Yo, what's up YouTube? It's YouTube Blurry here, and we back at it with another video today. And today we're about to do a high taper on my client. Let's get right into this video, man. So first thing we're gonna do is just debulk the hair with the 1.5 guard. My client hasn't had a cut in a while, so there's a lot of hair on his side part. So we just want to get it all to one even length, so everything's easier to manage when we cut the hair. Now we're just coming in with our trimmer, punching in that first guideline. Again, it is a high taper, so there's gonna be no C-cups, so we're just punching in that line right at the end of like the box area of his lineup. Now I have our lever open, and we're coming in half an inch above that first guideline. And yes, I am using new clippers. This is the the JRO Lamborghini clippers, and man, these powerful, man. If you want to get some clippers, I highly recommend getting these ones. Now I'm coming in right behind my lever open with my 1.5 guard, going half an inch above that guideline. And as you can see, the transition starting to transition. Once you start to take out that guideline, the fade's gonna be blurry, man. Now there was just a little bit of extra bulk on the top, so I came with my 1.5 guard just to take out that bulk on the top to make sure every part of the cut is nice and even. Now we're just coming in with our 0.5 guard, we're in that pocket in that middle of the fade, taking out that middle guideline with that lever open in that 1.5 guard meet. And right when I take out this line, you're gonna start to see that fade really come together and really pop. Now I'm just detailing as I'm going with my 1.5. I've seen, some little bit of imperfections in the blend, and we're just, just coming back, detailing, you can never over detail your work, sometimes, actually not sometimes, a lot of the time it's not going to be the way you want it the first time you cut, so it's always nice to just go back and just detail the work, so you have that fade that, you really want. Now we're just coming in with the lever closed, taking out that bottom line, and as I'm going up, I'm just, clicking the notches on the lever, so as I'm moving up on the fade, I'm moving the notches up, so it just brings, extra gradients to the fade. Now I'm just coming back with my 0 guard and just, just detailing, making sure everything's perfect so this fade can come out extra blurry. Now we're moving on to the back of the head, and I don't know if you can see in the video, but he has like I don't know if it's like a cyst or something in the back of his head, but it's like a bump on the top part of his like back taper part. So I'm just not really trying to dig into that, really trying to avoid that cyst area spot, but we still gonna get that fade nice and blurry in the back. And just coming in with my trimmers, punching in that bald line in the back of the taper. Now I'm coming with my lever open, going in half an inch above the ball line, and I'm using the full blade because now I have more room to work with because the back taper has more area to work with, so I'm using the full blade instead of just the corners. Now we're going in with our 1.5 guard, just scooping out the top part of the back of the taper, and yeah, just same steps as the first side, but we just have more room to work with, so we're really just gonna lock in with this back taper right now, man. Now we're coming in with the 0 guard close, so we're in that pocket in the middle of the fade, and we're just taking out that middle line. And as you can see, I always say this, when you're in that pocket, you really just start to see that fade come together, man. I know y'all see that fade come together right now, man. Now we're going in with our no guard lever closed, and we're just taking out that bottom line of the taper. And when you take out that bottom line, you're really gonna start to see that fade really come together. And after that, we're just gonna detail the back. And after that, the back is pretty much done after we do the detail after the lever closing. Yeah, man, can't tell me this fade not blurry, man. Now we're going to the right side. This is the side I like to connect with y'all, man. I just been lately, I be hooping at the gym, and just see like the competitive nature about how I am. You really like dawned to me on how I am the way that I am, and it's just because I feel like I have to strive to be the best at everything I do, no matter what it is. And I really feel like that really came from me growing up and playing sports. Yeah, that might sound crazy, but I do really get why parents put their kids in sports at such a young age, because it just teaches them how to be competitive, and able just to grow and just put work in at such a young age, try to get better at something, seeing you progress at something, and I feel like that really just dawned to me the other day, because it really is the reason why I am the way I am, is because that I play sports. I don't know, that may be crazy, but like if you really just go back and really think, like if someone's like not competitive, or like they really don't care, it's probably because they didn't grow up playing sports. And yeah, I don't know, that just really just dawned to me on why I am the way I am. It's just because I play sports, and it's always nice to just be competitive, because when you're competitive, you want to be the best at it. You want to put the work in, you want to make sure no one's better than you. But there always are going to be people that are better than you. No one is really defined as the best, but always just put in that work. Always grind, and just put in that work, because when you put in that work, results will come no matter what. And if you don't put in work, then no results will come. So basically what I'm just trying to get at this is, if you don't put in no work, no results will come. But if you put in work, results will come. It might take a while, but if you just keep on, you're gonna see results coming, man. And yeah, that's just a little rant session, and I just wanted, comment down below if you made this far, what sports you played growing up, and if I'm saying is true to you, because what I'm saying might be true to someone and might not be true to the next person. So yeah, just let me know, man. And that was just a little rant session, and we just gonna be detailing, and we're just gonna go straight to the lineup. Now we're just getting that lineup ready, you know what I'm saying? Prepping it, making sure everything's nice and neat, combing down the hairs. You know what I'm saying? If you don't comb down the hairs, then there's gonna be, the hairline's not gonna be as crisp as you want it, you know what I'm saying? So always make sure you come down the hairs. And my client, he has a front taper, so I'm just, what I'm saying, taking out that front taper with a 1.5 guard. And some people like the front taper dark, some people like it light. It's always nice to consult your client, make sure what's their preference, because at the end of the day, it's not what you like, it's what the client wants, because they're the ones paying you. And yeah, we just getting this lineup right, you know what I'm saying, coming in, perfecting the length on the front taper, and we're gonna start punching in these lines, man. And I'm coming with my JRO trimmers, and boy, these some hitters, man. I got these zero gap. When you have your clippers really sharp, it's always nice to just tap, And as you can see, there's a natural ash line. People be asking me if I use pencils. No, I do not use pencils because I don't need to. My lineups are crispy, and you can see it. I'm not using no pencils, and you see the ash line on the haircut. So I don't want no one else saying that I use a pencil, bro. This is just straight, just tapping with the trimmer, you know what I'm saying? And for some people are heavy-handed. They can't have trimmers that are zero gapped like mine, because if they do, they will slice their client up. I've seen so many people, especially with the Coco trimmers, people get gashed up in their line because their barbers are so heavy-handed and just dragging it, and you know what I'm saying, they're all bleeding and stuff, wondering why they're bleeding. It's because your barber has sharp clippers and he doesn't know how to use a sharp clipper. That's like using a knife, not knowing the sharpness of your knife, and you just end up cutting yourself. It's like trying to cut your skin with the knife you cut a steak instead of a butter knife. Like, you just got to make sure you know how you're using your tools, because at the end of the day, it is the barber. The tools do help, but if the barber doesn't know how to use the tools, then it's nothing, man. Now the client, he did say he wanted his goatee just a little bit lower, so we're going in with a 1.5 guard, just getting it to the length that the client wants. Now we're just, I'm saying, just shaping it up. As you can see, we're using a different kind of trimmer, because this one is like my softy, so this is what I use for like kids and stuff, and also for like the face, because like I say, you don't want to be scratching up people, especially in their face and their lips, because people probably gonna think it's like something else. They probably got like a cold sore or something. So always make sure that what I'm saying, you know how to use your tools and when to use what tools. And yeah, this is pretty much the cut. You're gonna see at the end that my camera did die, so we'll cut out at a random point just while I'm giving him the mirror. But yeah, this is the cut. If you like the cut, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram at YouTube Blurry. And if you want to cut, just DM me. See you in the next video. Peace.